There comes a time we all have to consider what to do with our remains when we pass away. From the company that brought you the Gender Reassignment Home Kit comes Body Bag Biodegradable Bags. That's right. We take your body, put it in our biodegradable bags, and plant you as a tree so people can eat your nuts forever. Brought to you by Regenerex, makers of Libtrol and other fine products.
If you love to drink Four Loko, but Braveheart will always be your favorite movie of all time, you're going to love The Urban Conservative.
Hey, buddy, you enjoy pickup trucks and listening to Coolio? Well, then you going to love The Urban Conservative.
First of all, how you gonna tell me we not in a pandemonium? Not only are we in a pandemonium, but we in a regression too. We are in a regression. Get out of here.
I don't know why I'm sitting in this chair. It's really hot. Having a suit, it's like 99 degrees in DC. Who's on this phone? Who am I talking to? Why did DC? Who gave me the phone? Chill. Who gave me the phone? Hey, whose dog is this? I don't even know whose dog this is. Hello? If you're listening to me on the phone, I don't know whose dog this is. You're listening to The Urban Conservative? Come on, man.
Attention, maggot. Do you enjoy the smell of freshly ejected 5.56 millimeter ammunition? And for breakfast, you enjoy scrambled eggs with no salt, no pepper. And you enjoy grits, no salt, no pepper, no butter. Then you are going to love the Urban Conservative. Huh?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time. Once again, you are live with the Urban Conservative. Welcome to Top of the Morning, best 30-minute morning show on the internet. Of course, head over to tuconservative.com. That is the website where you can support what we do, which is spreading conservative policies and ideas and candidates and all the conservatism that we can into our urban communities across not only the state of North Carolina and New York, but of course across America. Across the entire America. So go ahead, head over to the website, tuconservative.com. Get yourself a get yourself a mug, get yourself a cup, get yourself a t-shirt, a little something like that. Support what we do over here. And that's what you can do. Or if you don't want to do that, or if you don't want to do that and you really want to keep us rolling, you can just shoot us a cash app, $TU conservative, and that will help us remain relatively commercial free. We want to give a big shout out to all of our underwriters, all of our sponsors that help us keep the lights on doing what we do here at the Urban Conservative. We appreciate each and every one of you, and of course, get in the comment section, let us know where you are watching from. Shouts out to Ari. What up, Ari? What up? Make sure
Ari in the building. All right.
Yeah, make sure y'all go over to Case Technology Consulting and check out what the brother got going on. He's got some amazing stuff going on. And if you got a graduate that's coming out of engineering, software engineer, school, or interested in software engineering, hit up our guy Ari Case and get that consulting going. You need to know it's a serious job market out there. It's a serious thing post graduation. And Ari is the guy to help you navigate some of that. So, interesting show, man. Trump indicted, Ali. Trump indicted.
Yeah, we got Trump indicted again. KJP lying. We're going to talk about Dan Bishop, all that fun stuff. But before I do that, I got to do this. I just have to do this for the homie real quick. Shouts out to the Granville GOP. If you haven't done so, go to their website, support their fundraiser. They've got Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson coming out, and you could win a tan pistol. I forgot what kind of pistol it is. It's a tan something or another, but you could win that. $35 ticket. It includes the raffle ticket to win the pistol. You can wear that. It's a Coyote Tan Glock 19. So rock that out. The Coyote Tan Glock you could win. But shouts out to the whole Granville GOP, my man Michael McNally and them. Support the fundraiser. Go over to the Cabarrus. Why do I want to say Cabarrus so bad, bro? I want to say Cabarrus so bad. Is it because it's force of habit? You're muted. I don't know what you're saying. You're muted.
I said not anymore, you don't.
Nah. So shouts out to the Granville GOP. Make sure you support them in their fundraiser with the Lieutenant Governor coming through, and some other special guests we working on for that. So shouts out to them. Yeah, bro. Trump
When you a
indicted again.
gun, when you a gun.
Win you a gun. So yeah, bro, we back on it. I think things are gonna be interesting this morning. Your man Trump indicted again with 19 other people. Yo, did you know they indicted Kanye West publicist?
Well, it's 18, it's US president and 18 aides have been indicted over their efforts to allegedly overturn the 2020 election. Okay. The key things here to take away, what are the charges? So, in total, Trump faces 13 felony charges in the Georgia case, according to filings made available yesterday on the Fulton County Clerk's Office website. First among them is the violation of Georgia's racketeering influence. They're basically trying to RICO him.
They hit him with a Rico.
Yeah, which is used to charge Trump and his associates for allegedly participating in a wide range of conspiracies to overturn the state's 2020 election. RICO comes with a dub in prison. RICO is a dub.
Wait, 20 years for a Rico?
Yeah. Also, trying to get a public official to violate an oath, filing false documents, impersonating a public officer, theft and perjury, forgery, influencing witnesses' false statements. So his reaction, Trump's reaction, the former president and his allies blasted the case against them in an email soliciting fundraising for his campaign sent out shortly after the indictment was made public last night. Trump called the Georgia case the fourth act of election interference on behalf of Democrats in an attempt to keep the White House under Crooked Joe's control and jail his single greatest opponent of the 2024 election. Caroline Levitt, a spokesperson for a Trump aligned super political action committee, said Willis was joining other prosecutors pursuing the case against Trump with their only goal being to arrest Donald Trump and prevent him from being on the ballot against Joe Biden. The PAC is an organization to raise funds for Trump. The Super PAC, Make America Great Again, Inc., also sent out an email blasting Willis, who was seeking re-election, to her post next year and recently launched a new website using the Trump indictment to fundraise and campaign. This ain't going to go good. Who else was indicted? You got 18 others who were indicted, including some of his closest advisors and lawyers, as well as Georgia-based lawyers and political operatives. Rudy Giuliani, Jenna Ellis, Sidney Powell, John Eastman, Kenneth Cheesebro. I hope that's not cheese. I'm not messing your name up, Kenneth. It looked like it say cheese, bro. Chess, bro. I'll say chess. Jeffrey Clark, as well as many others. And
Including this lady right here. Look who that is.
about to say, I hope. Let me see. Let me get back to the screen. Who do you got up there? Do you have let me see, where are you?
That's Trevian Cootie. She's Kanye West former publicist. According to the charges filed against her, she traveled to election worker Ruby Freeman's home in Fulton County in January of 21. Her visit was scheduled during the repeated accusations by Donald Trump of election fraud when he lost the election to Democrat Joe Biden. Now, this is obviously Economic Times, Indiana. The charges claim that she tried to pressure Ruby Freeman into admitting the U.S. election fraud claims, allegedly threatening her that she would face arrest if she didn't follow suit. Freeman called the police and Cootie identified herself as a crisis manager. The two ladies were taken to the police station where, again, Cootie allegedly threatened Freeman with a possible arrest. So she showed up and was like, tell the truth, lady. Y'all was stuffing ballots. Y'all was pulling boxes from under tables, lady. Tell the truth. That's what it sounded like she was doing to me.
They went after your homegirl too. They're going after the attorney. What's her name from North Carolina? We met. I can't remember. We met her at the fundraiser I brought Noah to. Out there at the Masonic Lodge. We did it. She was the keynote speaker.
Yeah. They went after her too. Yeah, they went after her.
Yeah. So they're going after folks left and right here on this indictment. It's the attorneys, from what I'm understanding, is saying these indictments don't stand up to the smell test. It's what I'm hearing, but we're not attorneys here. So it's
So is
unfortunate.
there any validity, or does it matter? Trump was talking about the lady in Georgia, the DA had an affair with a rapper. Does that matter at all? Does
I
that,
don't know. Does that matter to you guys? I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Does
mean,
that matter?
I don't know. I don't even. I really don't know. I don't even
I
know
mean,
what.
that was a thing. You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear that, but no, I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that she had an affair with the Migos, Fannie Willis? Um, had an affair with a gang member she was investigating. Trump made the claim about Willis during the August 8th stop in New Hampshire when he spoke about veterans issues, including the fact Willis may file an indictment. They say there's a young woman, a young racist in Atlanta. She's a racist. And they say, I guess they say that she was after a certain gang and ended up having an affair with the head of that gang or a gang member. So maybe she didn't. Maybe she did. I don't know. But Trump made the claim.
I don't know either, but I know these indictments are clearly political persecution at this point. Clearly, clearly, clearly.
Yo, then on top of that, right? Then on top of that, they got Harrison Floyd, right? The
No,
homeboy. So I work with Harrison Floyd on the Black Voices for Trump joint. And we did like 3 events with Black Voices for Trump down here. Shouts out to Krishana and the whole team that was a part of that. But they got the homeboy Harrison Floyd as well. And among the 19 defendants, Harrison Floyd, the leader of a group called Black Voices for Trump, on Monday, they charged Trump and Giuliani and Meadows and him. The 4th indictment, and the top candidate for the primary has faced this year, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, they're going after Harrison Floyd too. They're going after everybody.
So do you think Trump sees his way through this? Where do you think this ends up on this last tail end of this?
I think, honestly, I think the timing is too suspicious. I think the American public is like, y'all are going too far. I think I don't know if everybody saw 2,000 Mules. I don't know if y'all saw that. Did you see 2,000 Mules?
I did not.
Yeah, the problem that we have here, and I'm just saying this, there's no way people are supposed to be dropping off those kind of ballots at drop boxes, wearing gloves, taking the gloves off, doing certain things, pulling boxes of ballots under tables. We got information coming out of Michigan now that stuff wasn't right in the 2020 election. So I think that Fannie Willis is doing her best Democrat deflectionary tactic possible. I don't think this goes that far. I definitely don't see Trump going to jail. I don't see.
So you're saying there's a chance in all of this where Trump does not in fact end up locked up, is what you're saying.
Can you lock up a former president? Isn't this unprecedented?
I'm pretty sure they will.
I mean, but isn't this kind of unprecedented? Unprecedented? Precedented?
That's
Precedented?
the right word. Precedented.
Precedented. Isn't that this? I mean, we're at a point since we've been alive, I've never seen this.
Yeah,
we don't know. Get in the comment section. Let us know what you think. Is this just suspicious timing? Does Trump stand a chance of being found guilty of any of this? What happens to his finger quote co-conspirators and his co-defendants in this case? Do any of them end up doing jail time? Should Fannie Willis be more worried about the crime that's going on in Atlanta, the death and destruction and mayhem that's going on in her own city? Or should she be worried about what Trump's doing? Get in the comments. Let us know what you think. We're going to come back after this commercial break. We're going to talk a little bit about KJP doing her lies again. We'll be right back here on Top of the Morning here on the Urban Conservative. Don't go nowhere.
Nestled in the heartland of North Carolina lies a city with a rich history and a tight-knit community, Rocky Mount. However, beneath the surface, there's a story that have left its residents uneasy. This city, once renowned for its booming cotton mills and railroad track, is now entangled in allegations of corruption. Over the past years, Rocky Mount has seen charges of financial mismanagement, questionable contracts, and what some see as a lack of transparency. The epicenter of these allegations, the City Hall, now stands as a symbol of the issues plaguing the community. Throughout this documentary, we'll delve into the experiences of local residents, local leaders, and independent investigators. Join us as we navigate through the murky waters of Rocky Mount's alleged corruption for the sake of its past, its present, and most importantly, its future. The Rocky Mount Story.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are back. Top of the morning here on the Urban Conservative. Let me let my phone not interrupt the show. let my phone not do that. But ladies and gentlemen, you're checking out Top of the Morning here on the Urban Conservative. I got to give a big shout out to everybody in Rocky Mount. Shouts out to everybody supporting that. We've got a date we're about to announce for this documentary. We're going to be doing a private screening for that. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for that. Bro, so KJP, man, she's you're muted, but KJP is.
I said she be lying. She be lying.
She be lying. Oh, shouts out to Amy Jones Keel, said very suspicious timing. Isn't that suspicious? Don't you find that suspicious? Yeah. Yo, so KJP, talk to me, bro. KJP lying again. What you got?
Well, this. I don't like her. Let's just start there. I don't like her. But
Okay.
she makes the claim that there is zero evidence, and I said zero evidence, Joe Biden discussed or involved with Hunter Biden's business. Okay. Let me just list out a few things that are not evidence. Okay. This is zero evidence. Travel logs show that Hunter Biden traveled to China with his father on Air Force Two before a lucrative business deal closed. That's not evidence.
That's not evidence.
Emails and messages on Hunter Biden's laptop that first they said wasn't his, then they said was Russian information, then they admitted was his. Okay. Emails and messages on Hunter's laptop showing that Biden had met with his son's business associates. That's not evidence. Hunter Biden's laptop shows that he and his father had intermingled their family finances and bills, but that's not evidence. Tony Bobolinsky's claim that he met with Joe Biden to discuss family business plans with China is not evidence. A voicemail from Joe Biden to his son regarding New York Times coverage of Hunter Biden's business interests is not evidence. Bank records showing wire transfers from abroad to Hunter Biden via shell companies for distribution of family members that's not evidence. Testimony from Hunter Biden's former business partner, Devin Archer, stating that Joe Biden had spoken by speakerphone at least 20 times with Hunter Biden's business associates and had attended a dinner meeting with many of them in 2014. That's not evidence. Joe Biden's infamous boast about using the threat of withdrawing $1 billion, son of a bitch. They got the prosecutor fired, the Ukrainian prosecutor, whom Devin Archer confirmed Hunter had been hired by the Ukrainian energy company Burisma to counteract. So Democrats have admitted that Hunter Biden did unlawful things, though he is supposed to be presumed innocent, but claim that Joe Biden was not involved despite the evidence that the president has lied about his involvement. So, she gets up there and just lies. She be lying.
But here's a fact sheet. Testimony of IRS employees reveals Biden IRS DOJ leadership obstructed, interfered, and prevented full tax investigation into Hunter Biden and Biden family. Key facts. The IRS whistleblowers who were part of the investigatory team explained how the Biden Justice Department intervened and overstepped in a campaign to protect the son of Joe Biden. The testimony shows tactics used by the Justice Department. IRS employees who blew the whistle on this abuse say they were retaliated against, despite a commitment IRS Commissioner Werfel made before the Ways and Committees to uphold their legal protection. So ain't no evidence. You only got people coming out with facts and documents and timelines, but it ain't no evidence though. We can't call that evidence.
So if that's not evidence, what is? If you get caught with your hand in the cookie, I'm gonna go steal this cookie, and they catch you with your hand all the elbow deep into the cookie jar. That's not evidence. What more do you need at this point? Is my question.
I think what they won't be happy unless they have Joe Biden saying it himself, and then Karine Jean-Pierre will be like, "No, what he actually said was," yeah, bro. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! She pulling a Shaggy, and if for those of you who don't know what pulling a Shaggy is, she's basically saying it wasn't me.
Oh, okay. All right, yo. I'm glad you cleaned. I'm glad you cleaned that one up
Wasn't
because
me.
I was like, no, no, no. I'm glad you cleaned that one up. Pulling a shaggy. I don't like the way that sounds. Yo. All right, put that real quick before we go to something else. Put that in a different context.
Yeah, I was over here chilling, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, before you know it, Shorty came through and I was pulling the shaggy, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah.
young man, stop pulling your shaggy. Stop. Oh, no. I don't know how I
Yeah,
feel
man.
about that pulling a shaggy. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
but
just it reads funnier than it is. It reads funnier than it is.
yeah. Well, let me
All right,
put it.
well, listen, we're not even going. We exactly, exactly, exactly. Just I don't know something about that phrase that just rubbed me the wrong way. No, no pun intended. Oh,
Mm,
what's up, buddy? Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Come say hi to everybody. Look who wants to say hi, everybody.
hold on. Hey
Say hi,
nephew.
everybody.
Hey
Okay, wait, listen.
nephew.
He can't hear you. Hold on, listen. Here, listen. Say it again.
Hey Hey
Say hi.
nephew. Hey nephew.
He said, "Hey, nephew.
Yo, that's my
You going to
nephew
school
right
now?
there.
You going to school now? Okay, see you later."
All right. There we go. There we go. Got a little young energy. Corinne Jean Pierre, Joe Biden, bro. Do we take a break or do I jump right into this next thing?
We're at 21 minutes. You might as well just ride all the way through. You might as well ride all the way through.
All right. So, North Carolina, we got a governor's race popping. We got an attorney general's race popping. We got
Sure.
primaries. Okay.
Right.
Now, Dan Bishop. If you don't live in North Carolina, you may or may not know who Dan Bishop is. Dan Bishop was one of the congressmen who held the line on the vote for Speaker of the House. Okay. And let me pull this up. Let me boom that bow, boom bop like that. Okay. So there's my man Dan Bishop. Okay. Dan Bishop has now decided to enter into the attorney general's race in North Carolina. He feels like that's the best way for him to have an impact. North Carolina Attorney General, boom, boom, boom. Campaign for a state attorney general is off to a strong start, raising more than $900,000 in 10 days since he's announced his decision to run. Yeah, that's impressive, bro. 900 grand in 10 days?
So what is that, like 100,000 a day?
Something like that. That's an impressive haul this early in the campaign season and a sign that he's well positioned to win the Republican nomination in the race. Meanwhile, a likely opponent on the Democrat side has yet to emerge as a frontrunner. Though Bishop spent months contemplating whether he would give up his Washington gig for a statewide office, he had an army of support waiting in the wings. Mark Robinson, who's running for governor, will back Bishop. Club for Growth, Political Action Committee, which backed Ted Budd and numerous other Republican candidates, and the Republican Attorney Generals Association, two heavyweights, have also endorsed Bishop. With that kind of support, Bishop is poised to pull in more financial support than ever. And Robinson, who announced in April, raised close to $180,000 in that same time frame. He raised close to 200 grand. But former state lawyer and prosecutor Tom Murray, who announced his run for attorney general in February, has raised about $142,000 this year as of June 30th, according to state records. So what does that mean, bro?
Wait. What does that mean? Is that 900,000 in 10 days?
Yeah.
And it's taking these guys 9 months to raise 100,000? Is
It's
that what
kind
you
of
just said?
it's kind of a situation where, I mean, but you got to remember, Dan Bishop was one of those people that held the line, in that rate, in the whole speakers thing. Dan Bishop led the way in getting a lot of necessary institutional changes done in
Right.
DC. And I think as an attorney general, he'll do the job. Josh Stein has not been an attorney general for all of North Carolina. He's been a far left activist attorney general who picks and chooses when he wants to do something. So I think this is a good look for North Carolina. I think it's going to be interesting to see. I haven't heard about any debates that are going to happen between Dan Bishop and Tom Murray. I don't know that they've had a sit down or a meet, but bro, it's kind of hard to compete when the dude raises damn near $1 million in 10 days, bro. You're muted.
I said, yeah, we will definitely keep our ears to the street on this one and kind of keep you guys informed of how this develops. Very, very interesting
Yeah,
elections.
I don't think Jeff Jackson jumps into the Attorney General's race. I don't know. I think he's too comfortable with his Washington gig for that. I don't see Jeff Jackson getting into it. You know why they call Jeff Jackson? They called him Baby Jesus in the legislature. You know why?
No.
Because he just sat there. He didn't actually do anything. He didn't do anything. He just was there.
Yo, can I show you the cringiest thing I've seen in a while?
Okay, show the cringiest thing you've seen in a while.
You ready?
Okay, I'm rocking.
Joe Biden, yeah, yeah. Joe Biden, yeah, yeah. Joe Biden, Biden's back, all right.
Yo, what the?
That's not the cringiest thing you've seen in quite a while. Look at the faces of these. Look at them. Look at them.
You know what that looks like to me, bro? You know what that looks like to me?
It looks like mental illness.
Nah, you know what? I can't stand this. I can't stand going to a restaurant. It's like when people have to sing happy birthday at a restaurant, son. And it's
What do you mean?
You've never been to a restaurant and it's somebody's birthday and they all come out, the waiters have to come out and go, happy birthday. We're here.
No, yeah.
I hate when they make people do that. Yo, I will say this.
The cringiest thing I've seen in a while, man.
No, I was in Red Lobster not long ago. You know, they got the endless shrimp for $20. So I was
there yesterday. I went and did it yesterday.
So, yo, the guy comes out and he does a full-blown Luther Vandross happy birthday to somebody. I was like, okay, all right, if that's what he hit him with the he's been waiting all day to get that.
All right, one more thing before we go, ladies and gentlemen. As you know,
yeah,
I have my inception with this whole entire podcasting thing, with all of this stuff in the music industry, and it's with heavy hearts we have to mention that we've lost Mr. Melvin Barcliff, aka Magoo of Timberland Magoo, has reportedly passed away at age 50. We come from the same crew, the Basement Crew under Devontae Swing from Jodeci. I knew this brother, so it is very, very sad. But you know, rest in peace to him, and prayers go out to his family and his loved ones. You know, and it's just a very, very sad time. So again, rest in peace to Mr. Magoo of Timberland and Magoo fame. Gone at 50, very, very young man. Details of cause of death haven't been, made public at this time, but rest in peace to that brother. And we're gonna end it on that note. Ali, we're out of here, man. We'll we ain't even get into that. We ain't get into
but rocking the boys. We ain't even get into rocking to Barack.
We'll stop there, ladies and gentlemen. For my twin brother, Dual Ali, I'm Raheem Architect Soto.
Crazy looking neck shoulder situation. I don't know why you zoomed in on that. That was a crazy neck shoulder thing you just did with her. I mean, that looked a little. I'm sorry to interrupt your outro, but
no.
Sorry, man, but that was
crazy. No. Not having it.
Y'all have a positive and productive rest of the day. We'll see y'all live and direct for Top of the Morning tomorrow.